How you doing, folks? This is Ron from Ron's Beers. I got a beer to showcase for you today. It's Alpine Beer Company out in California. To be more precise, Alpine, California. It's not too far away from San Diego. This Alpine Brewing Company is located at 13547 Tavern Road. 1347 Tavern Road, Alpine, California. On the webpage, they don't give much information, but there is another, and I don't know if it's the same, Alpine Beer Company out in Orville, Washington. Whether they're connected or not, neither one of them said the same thing, but they look the same webpage. With that said, let's get into this beer. As you can see it, it's a Willy Vanilli. It's an American wheat ale with vanilla. So that sounds good. I do like vanilla. The home of pure hoppiness. A 5.5% alcohol by volume beer. They don't give anything on the webpage, not much on the web. They do give information, but they don't give the hops or the malt in this beer. They don't give much. But let me read what their words are, because they have a pub for craft beers and comfort food, and what's been written about is the best barbecue around. I mean, other people have written about it. Their meats are smoked daily and hand-picked. The wood, the hickory and the mesquite wood is hand-picked. Only good wood burns in there. They get fish that are all caught for that day that's cooked. So, and all dishes are made from scratch. So it sounded like a good place to eat. Have a couple of beers and or ales, and try their beers that don't leave the tap. Like this one here. This is bottled, but some may not be bottled or canned and sent away. If you're in the area there, out in the San Diego area, you should try it. Who wanna be a list? Holly's Happy Hour. She lives in that area, so she's probably visited already. Okay, with that said, by the way, she also has a really good webpage. It's a fun webpage. It's Holly's Happy Hour. Okay, back to what they say. We are a small town brewery nestled in the foothills of the mountains, just outside of San Diego. From their IPAs, they say, and their lagers to their small batch sours, we've been crafting high-quality ales since 1999. So they go from the IPAs and lagers to small batch sours. So they make small batches there that might not leave the tap room. You'd have to go there to try it probably. But I'm not positive. I don't know. It didn't say anything on their webpage. Since 1999, they've been brewing. It's definitely the home of pure hoppiness. People have hailed from nearby and far to try our special brews. Now you can bring home a little taste of hoppiness from our brewery. Well, it's a lot that they're saying there, and I'm dying to try this beer. Let's see. I'll look at the cap here. Looks pretty good. I'm down to try it. So, no further ado. Okay, we got a glass here. Okay. Now, the next phase is an opener. And we have a few of them over here. Okay. Try this one here that's been upstairs in the refrigerator for a while. One of my sons got this. We're down in Florida. I've yet to use it. It's been on the refrigerator. Alright, let's get the glass here ready. Let's see if we get some yeah, some water vapors coming out. Okay. Get it in the screen here. This has got vanilla in it. lot of carbonation. This ale is supposed to be really good from what they've said. It surely has a lot of carbonation. Get the drone to go up and peer in. It's not really a, well, it looks like a creamy head, but the bubbles are a little bit bigger. They give you that creamy head. And I would assumed it would be with the vanilla. The vanilla being in here. But that doesn't always mean that, I guess, as we can see. So, the beer there that we're showcasing is Willy Vanilli. Was there a band or something, Vanilli? Here we go. Well, let's give this beer a try. It's got a nice head on it. Carbonation is really, look at the carbonation. It's just going up there. Look at it. Get my fat fingers out of the way. Yeah. Okay, look at that carbonation. They're just streaming up. Okay, let's give it a try. Yes, I can smell that. They did put their share of vanilla in it. This Willy Vanilli, 5.5% alcohol. Sometimes you can smell the alcohol. I think I can. Excuse my smelling. Oh yeah, yep. That vanilla flavor comes right through. It gives a creamy, kind of a creamy feeling top of the mouth as it goes down over the tongue. I don't know exactly where the sweet taste buds are located on the tongue, but it seems like the back part is very, very, very fluffy, kind of like a creamy beer, I should say. Kind of like it's when you put it in your mouth and as the vanilla goes over your tongue, it seems like it's really a fluffy beer. Or ale, as I should be saying. It's an ale. I like it. It's good. I would get it again. It's the right amount of sweetness for a beer. Well, they say they've been going from brewing from IPAs and lagers to small batches. So they know what they're doing. And they sure do. As you can see, carbonation still going up. Too bad I couldn't give a lot more information on this. It wasn't on their webpage. What hops are in this and so forth. But it's Alpine Brewing Company, Alpine, California, 1347 Tavern Road. So with that said, I will sit here. My wife has been picking up the beers, just to say, she buys all the beers and all the treats. Going back to the hot stuff again. I do like cheddar cheese. Going back to the hot stuff. My wife does pick up everything, and I started to say, she doesn't drink beer. She picks them up for me to drink and do reviews on. Excuse me. But she doesn't drink beer. Once in a while, she'll buy a 6-pack of Michelob Ultra Lights. Sometimes they have the flavor ones, and she'll probably have a little bit of one, and then Ron will drink the rest of the 6-pack. She doesn't drink much alcohol. The only alcohol that I see her drink is when we have Chinese, we go out for Chinese food, and she gets Mai Tais. And it's just one. She's just not an alcohol drinker. She has nothing against it. She buys me all kinds of beers and all kinds of hot stuff. And she's not a prude about it. She, you can say, she produces the beers in this review. So with that said, I want to give a couple of shout-outs to a couple of gentlemen that have some real good channels out there. And Rob's Wrenches, he deals with tools, and he's an ex-military veteran. I think he retired from the service. I salute him. He's a good web page. He's got really, he knows his tools, and it's entertaining to see the tools that he buys and what he has. And you ought to catch that. Rob's Wrenches and Zippo Vaga. That is really good. Really good web page. You have the opportunity to see him, to see the web page of the channel. See it. With that said, folks, have a good day. It's really windy here today. It was in the 30s this morning, 38 degrees, and I guess it's going to go down tonight to 17. So I had to go out and shut all my water off and all the spigots off, because it's going down to 17 degrees tonight. So with that said, I'll be having these treats and finishing this beer. And my loving wife, she bought them. So, have a good day, folks. Enjoy the day. Happy Veterans Day to all. And I salute all you veterans out there and the military people now in the service of our country. Have a good day, folks. Ciao.